Good afternoon. Today I am going to discuss about design of monostable multivibrator circuit. For the given specifications, consider this is the monostable multivibrator circuit. Whenever switch on, already we know that T2 transistor enter into on, T1 transistor enter into off. Whenever T2 enter into on, its base voltage VB to 0.7, its collector voltage VC to 0.3 volts. And whenever T1 on, its base current IB1 is equal to 0 and collector current IC1 is equal to 0. These are the given specifications. What are the specifications are? HFE is equal to 30, IC saturation, on transistor collector current, IC saturation 5 milliamperes and VCC 8 volts, VBB minus VBB 2 volts, and the given pulse width capital T pulse width is equal to 200 microseconds. These are the specifications. From the specifications we have to find resistor values. Okay, design means find out resistor values RC, R1, R2, resistor R and capacitor C. Okay, the procedure almost same as designing of bistable multivibrator. Here we consider the first find collector resistor RC. Okay, consider this branch only RC, only this branch RC, this is VCC, this is VC2 0.3, T2 on and minus VBB this is on. And current here is I2 current, here current is I1 current, here current is IC2 saturation. From this, here the current I1 current is equal to I2 plus IC2 saturation. Okay, here the whenever T2 transistor on, maximum current flows in this direction only. Very small amount of current flows in this direction. Okay, already T1 transistor off, almost zero current flows. Okay, due to this very small amount of current flows in this direction, that's why neglect I2. Neglect I2 current. Why? Because T2 transistor on, maximum current flows in this direction only. Now what happen means I1 approximately equal to IC2 saturation. Already given saturation current, that is equal to 5 milliamperes. Then once you know the current, then apply KVL to this loop, outer loop. Then find RC is equal to VCC minus VCE to saturation divided by IC. That is equal to 8 minus 0.3 by 5 milliamperes. From that the value is 1.54 K. 1.54. So that RC is equal to 1.54. Now here the value of RC is equal to 1.54 K. Here also 1.54. Once you know the IC2 current, you can find IB2 minimum. What IB2 minimum is? IC2 by HFE, that is equal to 5 milli by HFE is equal to 30. That value IB2 is equal to 0.166 milliamperes. Once you know the IB2 minimum, then IB2 current, okay, here current enter into base of T2 transistor or otherwise IB2 here. Okay. IB2 is equal to, okay, it is our assumption 2 times IB2 mean. Either we assume 1.5 times or 2 times maximum. 2 times IB2 mean. So that the current is 0.33 amperes IB2. Once you know the IB2 current, then find another resistor in the circuit R. Consider this branch. The branch is, this is the resistor R, this is VCC, this is connected to the base of T2 transistor. T2 enter into R. Here the base voltage VB2 is equal to 0.7, and here the current is IB2 current. Now apply here KVL to this loop. Then R is equal to VCC minus VB2 divided by IB2 current. That is equal to 8 minus 0.7 by 0.33 milli. That is equal to, R is equal to 22.1 K. 22.12 K, that is R. Okay. R value is equal to 22.1 K. Okay. Now after R, C value. Find C value. Already you know that last class we derived expression T is equal to 0.69 RC. T value given in the specification 200 microseconds. From that calculate C value. C is equal to capital T by 0.69 into R. That is equal to 200 micro 10 power minus 6 by 0.69 into R. R value 22.12 K 10 power 3. Then around C value is equal to 13.10. C value is equal to 13.10 nanofarad, and C is equal to 13.10 nanofarad. Okay. Now we have to calculate remaining values R1 and R2. Let us consider semi-stable state. In stable state, T2 off, T1 on. To calculate R2, consider the semi-stable state, and current directions are, this is the current flowing here, I3 current divided into IB1 current and I4 current. Now T1 transistor on. So there is a current flows through this. Okay, now I4. Consider semi-stable state, that is T1 on and T2 off. Now consider this branch. Here this is the branch IB1, T1 on, R2 minus VBB, and this is R1, here now T1 off. Now currents, here the VC2 is equal to VCC, and current flow in this one is, let us assume I3 current, and this is I4, and this value is VB1. Now I3 is equal to, now the relation is I3 current, I3 is equal to IB1 plus I4. And again here two assumptions are, IB1 we can consider approximately as IB2, already we calculated that IB2 current is 0.33 amps. Then and one more assumption is I4. I4 is equal to, based on thumb rule, IB1 by 10. Okay, less current flows through this branch. Then that is equal to 0.33 milliamperes. Okay, 0.33 milli by 10. So 0.033 milliamperes. Once you know the IB1 and all these things, now I3 is equal to, and around 0.33 million plus 0.33 0.03. Okay, very small, approximately 0.33 milliamperes. Now find R1 is equal to, R1 is equal to R1 is equal to, observe here, between these two branches, now T1 transistor on, its VB1 is equal to 0.7 volts. T1 transistor off, its collector voltage VCC. Now R1 is equal to difference between voltage VCC minus VB1 by I3 current, that is equal to VCC, given VCC is equal to 8 minus 0.7 by I3 current, and 0.33 milli, then it will around again same as 22.1 K. 22.1 K. And resistor R1 all value 22.1 K. So finally find R2 resistor and consider this branch. We know the VB1 and VBB and also I4 current. Then R2 is equal to VB1 minus VBB by I4, that is equal to 0.7 plus VBB 2 by 0.03 milliamps, and that is around is equal to 2.7 by 0.03 milli, then 90 kilo ohms, around R2 is equal to 90 kilo ohms. Okay, like that you calculate resistor values. Once again, here procedure is note down the clearly specifications, HFE value and total delay time 200 microseconds and power supplies and IC saturation current. To find resistor RC, resistor R and capacitors RC, R and capacitor C, assume the circuit is in stable state circuit, that is T2 on, T1 off. To find R1 and R2, consider the circuit is in semi-stable state. Consider the circuit is in semi-stable state and find the values R1 and R2. And one more important assumptions are the base current IB2 is equal to 2 times IB2 minimum. IB2 minimum is equal to IC2 by HF. And one more, while calculating R1 and R2, again assumptions are IB1 is equal to IB2 current, and current flowing through this branch I4 is equal to IB1 by 10 times. These are the assumptions. Then based on the assumptions and given specifications, calculate the resistor value and capacitor value. Thank you.